Welcome back to another video. I'm Nick from A Load of Old Scrap. I create sculptures from scrap, salvaged, recycled, sometimes new metal, mostly scrap. Now customers come to me and ask me to make a sign to go in front of their house. So I've decided on this one I'm going to use some new metal. I'm going to use the Extreme Plasma CNC table that I've got. I'm going to cut out the nice design for the front of their house with the name of the house, number of the house on that as well. Once it's cut on the plasma table, I'm going to clean it all up, weld a stud onto it. I will then make up a board from reclaimed pallet wood. I'm going to distress that wood, use some heat on that, get a flame on it, really burnish it nicely, and then mount the nice shiny house sign onto the distressed wood there. Now this is the original design. The customer actually saw this design that I'd already cut on display during Somerset Art Weeks and asked if I could adapt it to work in the name of their house into it to make a sign. So what I've done, I've adjusted it there. You can see where I've taken out the middle section, added in the lettering, the numbers, bulked out the trunk of the tree as well, just so it'd all tie in a bit nicer for it. Okay, so that's all the cleanup on the sign done. It's nice and shiny, all the dross is taken off the back. You might have noticed when I was cleaning up the front of it, I was doing long strokes with the grinder, so that you get kind of an even pattern on the front of it. Obviously that's the piece that's going to be seen, that's more important. I'm going to get some pallet wood together now, chop that up and make a panel for the sign to be mounted onto. mount it up to the board nice and quick, just to make sure everything looks good. The plan was to distress the wood some more, and I was going to go over it with a blowtorch, burn it all slightly, and then sort of rub it back. I actually quite like it looking like this. So what I'm going to do is get a spare piece of pallet wood, burn that up, and just put the metal against it and see what looks better. Right, I've done a test burn on a plank of wood to see what that's going to look like, and I've decided that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for the burnished, if that's even the right phrase for it, I don't know. I'm going to go for that finish on the wood, and then get the nice shiny metal on top of that. What do you think? It's way better with it burnt like that. A bit more distressed and longer. Cool. Right, varnish. To preserve the wood a little bit, I'm going to use this, which is oiled linseed oil. You've got to be a bit careful with this stuff. After you've used it, any rag or brush or anything you use to put it on, you've got to put into a bucket of water. Apparently it can like catch on fire on its own or spontaneously combust. But it's really good for sealing wood. So I'm going to use this on the pallet wood panel. So you can see from putting that boiled linseed oil, it's really darkened the wood down. Looks like an old timbers from an old boat or something. That's really cool. It's going to be a really nice contrast against the shiny metal of the sign. Get it in the light, be a bit better. Yeah, that's good. Glad I did that now. There we are, it's all finished. Quite happy with that, looks really good. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. I think the contrast between the nice shiny metal and the sort of distressed wood works really well on that. So yeah, if you've liked the video, leave a like. If you want to, subscribe to the channel. Other than that, have a good day.